What up, y'all? So I got to do this video, man, after the press conference, the first press conference for Errol Spence versus Ugas. Excuse me, and I just feel like this was my favorite part of the press conference, so I had to do a video on this alone and separate this from the other part, because I did immediate reaction. So if y'all ain't see that already, you run across this first, go check that out too. But this was my favorite part of the press conference. One of the interviewers asked Errol Spence, man, whoever win this fight, does that make you the shot caller? Errol Spence said, I've been the shot caller. I don't know where the fuck you been at, but I've been the shot caller. I've been that nigga of the division, that guy. I'm gonna stay that guy. And they need to see me for their biggest payday. He didn't say all that extra shit, but I feel like, that's what really came out, what he really wanted to say. Errol Spence is a humble dude, man. Earlier in his days, people always wanted him to talk shit a little more because they felt like that'd make him a bigger name. But Errol Spence stayed on what he wanted to do and did it how he wanted to do it. And he still ain't talk. He opened up more since then, but he still don't pop that shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this was one of those moments that he need. He basically just checked him. You know what I'm saying? Humbly checked him, because in this world, man, like, people are like unintentionally disrespect you or intentionally, you know what I'm saying, say something or whatever, and you just gotta, set things straight. And that's what he did. Dude was like, do that make you out a shot caller whoever win this fight? Like, Errol Spence look like that. Nigga, I've been the shot caller, bro. I'm that nigga, period. And that's what he said, bro. That was my favorite part. It was like, it just set a tone in the whole building, like, huh? Everybody was like, start laughing and shit, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the 147 division, or boxing, period, we don't really have a Mayweather or Pacquiao no more. Canelo is a pretty huge name, though. But in the 147 division or 154, anything around that little area, we don't have a Floyd or Pacquiao no more. You know what I'm saying? A guy, specifically Floyd. A lot of guys used to come to Floyd for their biggest payday. Fighting Floyd would pretty much change your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Madonna fought Floyd twice, and he ain't never fought again. So that should tell you something right then and there. Like, in the 147 division, we ain't got that shit no more. Now, it's a bunch of shit going on in these divisions, all right? Specifically 147. And Errol Spence is the guy, the closest thing that you gonna get to a Mayweather when it come to these fighters. When it come to Terrence Crawford, Ugas, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, even though he retired now, or whoever else. Errol Spence is the biggest name out of all those guys, so they need to come see him for them to get their biggest payday. A lot of people don't say it. I'm glad Errol Spence actually said it. This probably ain't even his first time saying it, for real. But, sometimes you gotta just put it back in their face, reiterate that shit. Like, hey, man, I'm the shot caller, bro. Don't shit get to moving around here without me. I remember when Errol Spence was on the injury with the car accident thing, right? Bob Earl, he couldn't use Errol Spence's name, to promote Terrence Crawford no more. So shit kind of got like dry over there. It was like a drought. Once Errol Spence got injured, it was a drought over there, over there on Top Rank. Like, niggas couldn't even promote themselves no more because they had to use his name so shit can be popping like it's supposed to. So it's a lot of little things like that. Errol Spence fought the Mikey fight, right? When everybody, crazy thing is, his name was already bigger than those guys coming up. Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, and Danny Garcia, he was making so much noise that those guys was kind of like jealous. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, he needs a belt before I fight. And he don't need no belt because he's more popular than y'all already. He making so much noise. That's why you never beg support. You just beg for support. That's why you just make so much noise to where they just look like haters. You know what I'm saying? That go with anything in real life. You ain't got to beg, oh man, they don't support me. Oh, you just make so much fucking noise. They ain't got no choice. If the ones who don't support gonna look like some stone cold haters. You know, and that's what Danny and Sean and them looked like until the Errol Spence fought Mikey, did all them fucking numbers. They like, damn. He really is that guy. I'm ready to fight him now. And he survived. I'm ready to fight him now. Now I can get a paycheck and he won't knock my head off. So that's what happened with that situation. But yeah, man, I'm glad Errol said that shit, because that shit made me laugh. That shit made me laugh. That nigga said, I've been in shot call. Where the fuck you been in, bro? You know what I'm saying? The interviewer should have known better to ask that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm glad Errol Spence saying it, because sometimes people will just brush over it as if like nigga ain't moving units or putting butts in the seats, selling out stadiums, doing all these numbers and pay-per-views. Like, people will just act like, oh man, that's just Errol Spence. No, nigga, you need him. If you want to, you know, get up there. If you want that bag, you got to go see him. So, yeah, man, that was my favorite part of the press conference. So I had to make this a sole video by itself. But other than that, man, y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You ain't subscribed already, man. And I'm out, y'all. Deuces.